The slave auction on Vargastri was supposed to be routine, loud, cruel, and full of desperate souls. But when Commander Ryan Hale stepped inside the rusted cargo bay that served as the auction floor, every voice fell silent. Not because of him humans were rare here, but not unheard of, no. The silence came because of them. Inside a reinforced containment cage stood two dragon women, towering, armored in scorched scales, and chained with pulsar restraints strong enough to hold a starship engine still. Their wings were folded tight, their wrists bruised by shackles, and their eyes, normally bright gold, had dimmed with exhaustion, but Ryan recognized them immediately. Legends, warlords, the kind of beings who shaped galactic battles by existing. The elder sister was Sarika, the storm-crowned general, a dragon warrior whose roar once cracked the hulls of cruisers. Beside her stood her younger sister, Erendra, a prodigy tactician who commanded fleets at 20. And now, they were slaves. The auctioneer, a greasy four-armed Vargosian, shouted, "Next item, Lot 36. To pure-blood dragon women of the Velnerus line, last survivors of their destroyed clan." Murmurs rippled across the crowd. Impossible, the Velnerus don't fall. What monster captured them? They'll fetch millions if they don't kill the buyer. Ryan's jaw tightened. Dragons never submitted. For them to be here meant the galaxy's darkness had deepened again. The auctioneer slapped the cage with a shock rod. Saraka didn't flinch. Erendra winced but kept silent. Bidding starts at stop. Everyone turned. It was Saraka. Her voice, even weakened, carried the weight of a dying star. She stared directly at Ryan. No, not stared, begged, human. She rasped, wings trembling. "Please, buy us." A wave of disbelief spread through the room. Dragons never begged, never bowed, never asked for rescue. Ryan's breath caught. Why me? Erendra stepped forward, tears in her glowing eyes. Because humans don't break slaves. You set them free. The crowd erupted. Lies. Humans are weak. They'll escape and burn the buyer alive. Ryan ignored them all. He stepped closer to the cage and looked through the bars at the legendary sisters. "If I buy you," he said softly, "you'll be free. Not mine, not anyone's." Saraka's lips trembled. "We know. Then you know I won't be able to protect you forever." She lowered her head. "We don't need protection. We need one chance. One moment. One human who still believes in mercy." The auctioneer groaned dramatically. "Enough drama. Bidding begins." Ryan raised his hand. "I'll buy them." Gasps erupted. The auctioneer squinted. "Do you have the credits?" Ryan tossed his identification chip onto the podium. "Scan it." The moment the scanner beeped green, the Vargosian grinned widely. "Sold." He slapped the release panel. The cage hissed open. The entire room tensed. Every alien watched, terrified of what the legendary dragon women might do once unchained. But Sarika and Erendra did not attack. They stepped out slowly. Then did something that broke Ryan's heart. They knelt before him, their wings folded low, foreheads touching the cold metal floor. Sarika whispered, voice hoarse, "Thank you, human. Thank you for giving us back our lives." Ryan swallowed hard. "Stand up. Both of you. No one kneels to me." They obeyed, and in that moment, 3 lives changed. The galaxy felt the shift. The Escaprian's cargo ship, Firefly Dawn, blasted into the atmosphere minutes later. Serica and Erindra sat in the back, still wearing the pulsar cuffs. They could melt through them easily. But Ryan had asked them to wait until they were safe. The younger one, Arendra, was the first to speak. "You didn't ask our story." Ryan shrugged. "You'll tell me when you're ready." Serica studied him like one studies a battlefield map. "No one does something for nothing," she said, "especially not in this part of space. So why help us?" He didn't answer immediately. Then he glanced into the cockpit mirror and said, "When I was a child, humans were considered vermin by the Vargos Empire. We were hunted, caged, sold, but someone freed us. Someone who didn't know me or owe me anything. And I decided I'd do the same whenever I could." Erindra nodded slowly. "HFY," Ryan blinked. "What? Humans?" "Fuck yeah," she said with a small grin. "It's a phrase we heard once. It means humans do impossible, illogical things. Sometimes heroic things." Ryan chuckled. "Something like that. Chains melt. Wings spread hours later, deep in safe space." Ryan deactivated the pulsar locks. The sisters flexed their wings, scales glowing brighter as their strength returned. Erindra gasped. "Freedom. I forgot how it feels." Serica looked at Ryan. "You never asked who enslaved us. You'll tell me now?" he asked. "Only because you deserve the truth." She stepped closer, towering over him, but her gaze was gentle. "Our planet was attacked by the Cold Dominion. They wanted our ancestral We fought until the sky was red with burning ships. But in the end, they used forbidden voice. A weapon that steals strength, steals will. Even we couldn't resist it." Ryan's fists clenched. "Then we go back. We take your world back." The sisters exchanged looks. "You would stand with us?" Erindra asked, stunned. "You don't owe us a war," Serica added. Ryan smirked. "Dragons don't beg. Humans don't run." The sisters blinked, then both burst into sudden, warm laughter. The sound shook the ship like a storm. The war for their homeworld 2 weeks later. Ryan stood on the bridge of a captured Dominion dreadnought. Behind him stood Serica in full battle-scale armor and Erindra with glowing, tactical glyphs swirling around. They had risen fast, rumors spreading of a human who freed dragon royalty and dared to fight beside them. Thousands joined, rebels, refugees, mercenaries, and a lot of humans. Erindra pointed to the hologram. "This is their void tech generator. We take it out, our people wake from their trance." Serica flexed her wings. "I'll lead the strike." Ryan loaded his rifle. "I'll back you up." "You'll die," she warned. "Probably," he said. "But if I don't go, you'll still worry about me. This way, we're even." For the first time, Serica looked flustered. "Humans are confusing." He grinned. "It's our superpower. The impossible victory." The battle lasted for days. 4 days of fire raining from the sky. Dragons clashing with void drones. Humans fighting shoulder to shoulder with ancient warriors. Ryan took a blast protecting Erindra. Erindra saved an entire squadron using a maneuver she called human recklessness. Serica shattered the void tech generator with a roar that echoed across continents. When the smoke cleared, their planet was free. Dragon civilians woke from their mind control nightmare. The Dominion flagship burned in the atmosphere, and the sisters stood victorious, wings wide and blazing. Ryan lay on the ground, coughing blood exhausted. Soraka knelt beside him, lifting him with impossible gentleness. "You lived," she whispered. "Barely," he croaked. Her golden eyes softened. "Human, if not for you, our people would have died." Erindra landed beside them, eyes shimmering with gratitude. "You didn't just free us. You freed an entire species." Ryan shrugged weakly. "HFY, right." The sisters exchanged a smile. "No," Soraka said. "Not just HFY. Erindra completed it. Because of you, the offer 2 weeks after liberation." The Dragon Council summoned Ryan. He walked into the Hall of Stars, nervously but froze when he saw Soraka and Erindra kneeling before him. "Hey, stop, no more kneeling." Soraka raised her hand. "This is not slavery. This is honor," Erindra added softly. "You freed us once. Then you freed our planet. Now we ask you for one last thing." "What?" The sisters lifted their heads. "Stay," Soraka said. "With us," Erindra finished. "As our friend, our clan, our chosen human." Ryan's breath caught. "You're serious?" Erindra smirked. "Deadly." Soraka bowed her head proudly. "The Velnerus clan owes you a debt no dragon can repay. So instead, we offer loyalty forever." Ryan smiled slowly, warmth blooming in his chest. "All right, I'll stay." The sisters rose, flanking him with radiant wings. Erindra whispered, "Human." Soraka finished, "Thank you."